Welcome to this introduction to the New European Ensemble's live stream concert number 18. This week's concert features performances of a work by Dutch-American composer Jeff Hamburg and his arrangement of Gustav Mahler's song cycle Lieder eines fahrenden Gesellen, Songs of a Wayfarer. Mahler finished this song cycle in 1885 in a version for piano and voice and orchestrated it in the 1890s. The texts were written by the composer, but loosely based on German folk poetry, which can be found in a book called Des Knaben Wunderhorn, The Youth's Magic Horn. Movement 1, Wenn mein Schatz Hochzeit macht, discusses the heartbreak felt by the narrator who is in love with someone who is about to be married to someone else. Even flowers in bloom cannot alleviate their pain. Movement 2, Ging heut morgens über Feld, is a joyful rendering of a walk in the fields, full of appreciation for the beauty of nature and birdsong. The music used for this song makes up much of the material of the first movement of Mahler's First Symphony. Movement 3, Ich hab ein glühend Messer. Lost love is compared to a dagger piercing the narrator's heart. Only death and the afterlife will allow them to be reunited with the one they love. Song 4, Die zwei blauen Augen von meinem Schatz, is a song that expresses grief and loss and longing for a final resting place. Mahler eventually reworked this musical material into the third movement of his First Symphony. American-Dutch composer Jeff Hamburg hails from Philadelphia. He came to the Netherlands to study with Louis Andriessen at the Royal Conservatoire in The Hague in 1978. He's written symphonic works, music theater pieces, and a lot of chamber music, which has been performed across the world. So I'm here with composer Jeff Hamburg. So first about Mahler, why did you decide to make this arrangement of this piece?
Well, actually it was a request from Helena van Heel. She thought it would be a very good combination with the songs along the way for the orchestration that I used. It wasn't easy to reduce huge Mahler orchestra piece to chamber music size, but I think it works.
Do you have any particular personal connection as a composer or a listener with Mahler's music?
Actually, I think Mahler's First Symphony was probably one of the first pieces that really gripped me as a teenager, and especially the use of folk music.
Your piece, Songs Along the Way, what inspired you to write this piece of music?
Well, the Tao has always been a really interesting book, and I came across a beautiful translation by Ursula Le Guin, which gave the text such poetry and made it really understandable as it possibly could be. And I thought, oh, this is beautiful. This is exactly the text I'd like to write a chamber music piece for.
Could you describe for our listeners your musical language as a composer?
A lot of my music has been influenced by my Jewish upbringing, a lot of what you would call Jewish sounds, harmonic minor scales, and that kind of thing you hear. Although in this piece, I think it would be closer to almost Chinese music. Actually, there's a lot of pentatonic music in the piece. Very simple, very open music.
Can you say something more about your choice of texts for this piece? Do you have a personal connection with the Tao that brought you towards choosing this text?
Definitely have a very good connection to the Tao. In recent years, I've been more interested in trance and hypnosis and the whole idea of meditation and mindfulness. The texts are very fascinating. The idea of the duality of life, which is also encompassed in the singularity of life, of existing, not existing. And those contrasts really speak to me.
Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this concert, and please like and subscribe and stay up to date with the New European Ensemble.